Now I am now Emmy nominated, so it does not change the way that I approach my work or anything. I can't start to think that, oh, just because I got this nomination, now I know everything. That's it. I don't believe in censorship on any medium or platform. I don't think there should be any government body that tells you what to make or what to put out or what to watch or what to consume or what to eat or what to say or what to anything.
Hello everyone, welcome to PeepingMoon.com. I'm Rashita Sahani, and today I'm very excited and pleased to be chatting with Mathur, who I'm sure has impressed us all with all his projects and films. Hi Arjun, how have you been?
Hi, Rasita. I've been good, thank you. And thanks for
Most
having me.
most welcome. So Arjun, firstly tell me, 2020, the year it was, I think professionally it was a good year for you, with the Gone Game and Home Stories, and the announcement of course, Made in Heaven too. So you tell me what has, 2021 in store for you.
You also forgot about the highlight of my year, which was my Emmy nomination.
Emmy, we will be talking about that at length. And of course, yeah.
Yeah, well, 2020 was rough, but also I have to say that sometimes right now I'm so busy that like sometimes I'm just sitting around and missing 2020 a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think from since the end of last year and now like things are just like quite hectic, and this year is turned out to be quite busy, which is a good thing. It's a much better problem to have than no work.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, no complaints. Yeah.
Okay. And of course, Made in Heaven 2 shoot, it has already started. And the expectations of the audience whenever a already hit show has a franchise coming adding on to it, the expectations increase even more. And you as an actor who of course received an Emmy nomination, which is a pretty big thing here, uh, you have more responsibility on your shoulders. So does it ever pressurize you?
No, no, it doesn't, and it can't really, because when I go to set every day, I don't go thinking that, oh, I am now Emmy nominated, so it does not change the way that I approach my work or anything. I can't start to think that, oh, just because I got this nomination, now I know everything. I have
Mhm.
to uh, appear there every day like I know nothing, you know.
Okay.
And yeah, and the only pressure I have, honestly, is to just to portray the truth of the emotion of the character as authentically as I can, and that's really the only pressure I take, not not of anything else. Yeah.
Okay. And of course, as you told right now, that your approach towards anything has not changed with that domination of Emmy that you received. But do you feel that people around you, maybe the directors that want to work with you, or the casting directors who want to cast you, that has changed their approach towards you?
I think so. I think so. Yeah, I can't deny that like there has been more work, better projects coming in, and yeah, it's no complaints.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
but it has been a long time coming, I think, and yeah, I'm just glad that we're in a that I'm in a position now, uh, and that circumstance has put me in a position where there are just so many stories being told on so many platforms, and yeah, yeah, and that there are multiple industries almost, that are coexisting together, and not just what we have known all these past decades. Yeah.
Okay. And with the Gone Game 2 coming in, it was the first ever show in India that was made on COVID. And of course, everyone binge watched it, and the response was pretty good. So now that the season 2 is coming, there has been much hype about the show as well. So you tell me something about it, if you can tell me something more about your role in it.
Well, the first season was an absolute experiment that, was just born out of bunch of creative people sitting around at home, really bored, and the need to kind of channelize all the anxiety and uncertainty in some creative way. Um, and now we're in a different kind of situation. So we're not bound by those same limitations in terms of resources uh, and the way that we had to shoot. So yeah, I would expect our scale of production to definitely get bigger. Um, as for the story, I'm not sure yet. We have not started filming, and I'm still waiting to receive the final version of the scripts so that we can, yeah, yeah. So right now, I don't actually have a fixed anything on anything. We're just waiting for it to come around, but it is happening. Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Special? You're shooting for it. It was announced this morning. So how's it going?
Well, I've just had one day of shoot for it, and I'm very
Okay.
excited about it because there's many firsts on this project. I think the director Akarsh Khurana and I have been meaning to work together for a while. We've kind of been hovering around each other's, uh, orbits, but kind of been separated by 6 degrees so far. And we're both quite excited to finally have this opportunity to work together. I think the show is also something quite different from everything that he has done before this. And it's set in the world of Delhi University, North Campus, which is, there's a lot of potential there for, visually and in terms of just the kind of stories upon stories that exist within that world. So, and of course, the fact that it's Lionsgate play and it's going to be, it's only their second Hindi language series that they've announced. Um, and it's a company that's, known for its quality work outside of India. So, it's really exciting to be a part of it. I'm glad that I got to be a part of it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And tell me something, Arjun, as someone who has worked in the industry for so long, I think you got your major part of recognition through web shows like Made in Heaven and The Gone Game. Of course, Made in Heaven took it to some other level only. I think you were appreciated a lot because of your talent in that show. Do you think that the web space has become something, a platform where talent is more recognized because the pressures of box office and numbers, all of these things are not involved?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I think that um, filmmakers are able to kind of not be bound by those pressures of the box office, and they're able to just like make braver choices, in the kind of stories that they want to tell in the casting. And yeah, yeah, I think it's given me many actors like me and technicians and storytellers and filmmakers um, an opportunity to have their moment in the sun. A lot of people, a lot of talent that's just been kind of existing on the fringes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And do you think now that 2020, I'm sure, was a blessing for all the web platforms and it just went up to another level? But with cinemas, of course, getting back on its feet, do you think the web viewership in any way will be affected now?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that we have, to some extent, we've been changed forever. I think, you know, because even pre-COVID, I think like this debate has been going on for some time. you
Yeah.
know the cinemas versus OTT, and personally, I myself as an audience um found myself only going to the cinema mostly to watch like big ticket events, VFX bonanzas like Avengers and things like that. Otherwise, um for everything else, most people have like created their theater experience at home.
Yeah.
So Yeah, and then came COVID, and like we were all just thrust into this situation where everyone is just now consuming everything at home. And I think to a large extent, um, I think like a large part of the audience might have gotten quite used to that now. But let's see, who knows? I don't trouble myself over it, to be very honest. I just want to keep working, and I yeah, that's all. And we're getting to do that. There's a lot of
Yeah,
work happening. There's a lot of interesting stories to being told. There's a lot of opportunity for talent like me, and yeah, I'm just like very thankful to be existing at this time.
that's great. And as someone who has been associated with the web space for good now, so you tell me, what is your take on the entire web viewership fiasco that took place, last year ending and of course this year beginning? So, what is your take on that?
Sorry, what fiasco are you talking about?
Web censorship.
Ah, well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm someone who's always been against any form of censorship. I believe in certification. I believe in warning. I believe in, some kind of yeah. Uh, that's it. I don't believe in censorship on any medium or platform. I don't think there should be any government body that tells you what to make or what to put out or what to watch or what to consume or what to eat or what to say or what to anything. But this is where we are, and again, I don't trouble myself too much over it because it's not in my control. What is in our control is to just continue to keep putting out work and keep
Yeah.
trying to tell stories that truthfully reflect the reality of our time and society. And if it's going to be censored, it will be censored. If nobody gets to watch it, nobody will get to watch it. If the people who get to watch it will get to watch it. We really can't control too much other than this, that I very strongly think that every artist, poet, writer, painter, songwriter, filmmaker, actor, I think everybody needs to band together and fight this menace of censorship, to be honest. I think it's our right to tell every story that we want to tell, and it's the right of every human to consume the stories that they want to consume.
Okay. And lastly, Arjun, I really want to know, how do you manage as an actor to reinvent yourself with your acting skills with each and every project? Because as we have seen, you are doing projects back to back that telling either important stories or relevant stories or stories that should or must be told. So, is there a conscious decision that goes behind in selecting the kind of work that you do these days?
No, not really. There's not. The only thought process is that like I just want to be excited by it. That's all. I just want to be excited and happy and joyful about everything that I choose to be a part of. If those emotions are missing, then I would rather not be a part of it. Uh, yeah, that's it really. And that is only based on the story and the character that I'm getting to portray. You know
Yeah.
and the people that I'm working with. So yeah, and I don't know. At the end of it, we are just like I'm just an actor. I'm just like at the mercy of filmmakers who are going to cast me. So I only have so much choice in the matter. I can only pick and choose from what comes my way. Um, so yeah, that's all that I try to do. I pick and choose from what comes my way, depending on what excites me.
Okay. So that definitely means that a lot of exciting projects come your way.
Oh, I guess so. Wow. Okay. Never looked at it like that. One never, one always tends to just want more.
I'm sure, yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Arjun, for talking with me. It was a great chat. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Most welcome. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.